Big gold nuggets, that's something everybody wants to find. I have here a handful of big gold nuggets. Here I'm trying to hold it so that you can see it. Big gold nuggets are exciting to find, and that's what we're going to talk about today. The geology of big gold nuggets. Just to let you know, there's still big gold out there to be found, and if you learn something about the geology and you go to the right places, you can be one of the ones that find big gold too. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is that all placer comes from hard rock sources. So yes, it's always some sort of a hard rock. It's not always something that looks like a quartz vein. There are things where I found gold. Some of that gold I just showed you, a couple of those pieces, came from places that really, you would not look at that and say that's a quartz vein. But it is always in a hard rock source that gets eroded and broken down over time as the hills and mountains wear down. The forces of wind and rain and water and gravity just erode these rocks away and release the gold that's in them. But almost all hard rock source comes from actually dissolving the gold in hot waters. If you have the right kind of water under the right kind of conditions, actually the gold can dissolve. You know, sulfur, which is a naturally occurring element, can dissolve in water, and you get, sulfury waters and that kind of stuff. And if you get really hot, sulfury water at temperatures well above boiling, like 300-400 degrees, maybe even a little more, that kind of stuff, that hot sulfury water under pressure, because the only way you can have water at 300 or 400 degrees is to hold it under pressure. It actually can dissolve gold. It takes a stable, ongoing, long-term situation to slowly grow those minerals bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You have little gold in the big veins, you actually end up having bigger gold in little veins. And so it works out that in fracture zones and other places where the flow is big, in the big veins, you have all this turbulent flow, and it's not the stable conditions that it takes to grow big crystals. And so you have in the backwater, in the periphery of the vein, you generally have more stable conditions, and you can grow those bigger crystals. That's why a lot of pocket districts where you have coarse gold with pockets and that kind of, the veins are little tiny.